What's up, my gorgeous movie buffs? Welcome back to the film Frontline. I'm so hyped you're here today because we are getting into a brand new crime thriller that has the entire internet buzzing. We are talking about Wardriver. Grab your iced coffees and let's get into it because there is so much to unpack here, from major comeback eras to some serious industry shakeups. Today, we are breaking down the neon-lit, gritty underworld of Wardriver, which hits theaters on March 20th. Let's set the scene. The film stars Dane DeHaan as Cole and the absolutely iconic Sasha Calle as Sarah. Now, if you've been tapped into the thriller genre, on paper, this movie is giving major 2011 Drive vibes. But trust me, it completely swerves into its own lane. Cole is what you call a war driver. He's this hyper-talented but incredibly reckless hacker for hire who rolls up to businesses, taps into their weak Wi-Fi, and drains their accounts before they even know what hit them. But because he's careless, and let's be real, rocking a flashy sports car with a massive spoiler to a covert robbery is definitely a choice, he gets blackmailed by a violent criminal named Oscar. Oscar forces Cole to hack the bank account of a wealthy, deeply sad young woman named Sarah. Cole does it, but instantly catches feelings, realizing he just ruined her life. And the plot twist? Her supposed dad is actually a ruthless mob lawyer, and now Sarah's life is literally on the line. Let's break down the execution, starting with the man himself, Dane DeHaan. This is giving massive leading man renaissance energy. We all stand him back in the Chronicle days, but he's been relegated to supporting roles lately. Seeing him front and center again is everything. The brilliant thing about his performance here is how deeply layered it is. At first, Cole just seems like a badly written, sloppy criminal who doesn't even wear a mask to an ATM. But DeHaan's tired, heavy-eyed, absolutely exhausted delivery tells a completely different story. He is a man who fully accepts that he's going to prison one day. He's depressed, he's in too deep, and he's just waiting for the crash. And the chemistry between him and Sasha Calle? Completely off the charts. They are both playing these broken, trapped individuals, desperately looking for a way out, and they anchor the entire movie with major main character energy. Now, let's talk about the direction and what this means for the industry. Rebecca Thomas is at the helm, and her approach is fascinating. The script is by Daniel Casey, who wrote F9, so you'd expect this glossy, over-the-top, Fast and Furious style explosion fest. Instead, Thomas keeps it fiercely grounded. There's a quiet, gritty realism to this movie. It's not about insane car chases or cheesy one-liners. It's about a deeply flawed guy trying to navigate a war he accidentally started. That is a massive flex for Thomas, proving she can take a high-octane concept and ground it in pure character study. But it's not all perfect, and we have to spill the tea on the flaws. The movie runs at a super brisk 93 minutes, and honestly, it is a crime against character development. We desperately needed an extra 20 to 30 minutes. Because it's so short, it relies way too heavily on crime thriller tropes to move the plot forward. We don't really get the deep dive lore on these characters that we crave. The villain ends up feeling super thinly written because the movie just doesn't have the breathing room to flesh out his psychology. We care about Cole and Sarah because Dane and Sasha are acting the house down, not because the script gave them enough time to unfold. All right, it's time for the film Frontline opinion. Here is my ultimate takeaway. Wardriver is a totally thrilling, fast-paced ride that is absolutely worth your time, purely to witness Dane DeHaan reminding Hollywood exactly why he deserves leading man status. It's a masterclass in acting, elevating a script. Yes, the tropes are heavy, and yes, I am going to be low-key mad about that 93-minute runtime because I wanted more backstory, but the moody aesthetic and the intense, slow-burn romance totally make up for it. It leaves you wanting more, which is both its biggest flaw and its best trick. So I have to know your thoughts. Do you think a short, punchy runtime is better for a thriller? Or do you prefer a longer movie that gives us all the deep, juicy character lore? Drop your takes in the comments down below. I will be reading all of them. And if you loved this breakdown, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the Film Frontline family so you never miss out on the best movie deep dives on the internet. Stay fabulous, and I'll see you in the next one.